Chaos in the Kitchen. Welcome back, it's been a while. Today we're making a recipe by Ice Cream Cooks, which I freaking love that Instagram name, that's so clever. We're making creamy sesame garlic beef, which I'm excited for, ASMR, because I actually get to eat it because we're in glorious off season. So to get started, we have to make rice, LOL. Okay, here we go. I'm making it in a rice cooker. I actually haven't been in my kitchen so long, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm that person who puts everything into other containers, and there's no measuring cup in here. I eyeball it. I have to make a lot of rice anyways, because I'm still on prep food, so I will be doing that. I won't lie, when I was in university, Girly Pop did not wash her rice. And now I feel like if I don't wash my rice, people would judge me. So I think I only do it now just out of pure pressure, because I don't really care if my rice is dirty. If that's gross or not, I don't care. ASMR. It is kind of gross how much starch comes out though. I know you're supposed to like measure how much water you put in there in rice. We did not do that today. So how this turns out, it's going to be a literal mystery. We're doing obviously ground beef. So we have our extra lean ground beef. Delicious, stunning. We're gonna cook this. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is gonna be more chaotic than normal. Mainly because I feel like I'm not even like operating in my normal body because I'm still jet lagged. So right now it's 2:24 in the morning for me. So, okay, we're gonna cook this over here. We just basically have to chuck this in the pan for it to brown and cook. And then I'm gonna use all this stuff right here, not the Celsius, because that doesn't go in there, to make said creamy garlic sauce. Creamy sesame. Well, there's garlic. I don't know. A creamy sauce for this. Okay, I have to look at the recipe before I do this wrong. It's called unami sesame sauce. Unami, is that like a flavor? When people say like, ooh, unami? No? What does unami even mean? I'm gonna Google it. Define unami. I spelled ubami. Unami, or savoriness, is one of the 5 basic tastes. Oh, crazy, it's a basic taste, but I have no idea what it is. Okay, besides the point. 1/4 cup tahini. Do I measure that in like a scooper or like a, you know what? It's never stopped me before. So technically there was 3 different kinds of this. I picked the cheapest one. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I've never used this before. I feel like I probably should have gone with a more expensive version. Ooh, that's disgusting ASMR. Gross. Okay, 1/4 cup. Okay, there's 2 different consistencies coming out of here. She's thick, but she's also not thick. She's undecided. You see that? Different consistency. All right. Well, we're gonna pretend that that's totally normal. Then we're gonna do 1/4 cup of water. We're using tap water. Could I use filtered? Absolutely. Oh no, over my phone. Careful. Wow. Ew. Look at that. That did not mix well with water. I feel like I should have gotten the more expensive brand based off of this. Okay. Oh, it's all tablespoons now. Stunning. If I was a tablespoon, where would I be? One day I'll be actually prepared for one of these. Actually, I'll never be prepared, because that's just me. Miso paste. I had to go to a whole different grocery store for this. Stunning. Oh, I should probably mash up my ground beef now. I just, I did this. More chaotic than normal. It's not even chaotic. I would call this carelessness in the kitchen today. Remix. Okay, 2 of these, 2 tablespoons. Hello? Who knows? Kind of looks like ice cream. 2 tablespoons of miso paste, 2 tablespoons of honey. Didn't store it in the fridge this time, so it's gonna come out nice and beautiful. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. We have 1. I'm gonna do more than 2 because a lot of this honey stays in the spoon. I mean, I guess I could fix that if I just, you know, did this or something. That works for me. Dal's face is so disapproving. She's like, what did you just do? Anyways, then 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Wow. And then what am I doing? You would think before making this video I would look at it. But the thing is, I want to not look at the instructions because I want to prove to you guys, the whole reason why I do Chaos in the Kitchen is really just to prove to you guys that you don't have to be proficient in the kitchen to make stuff. Because as you can see, I'm not proficient at all. And here we are, making creamy sesame beef. And then I have to mix it up. Since I'm over here, I should probably take care of this before it burns. Wow, I love the smell of ground beef. Like it cooking, so good. Oh my gosh, it's so funny, LOL. Whenever I make videos with like Razzie or like Jackie, my other 2 foodie friends, whenever I have to do instructions, they always make me say it twice because I can never do it right. So for instance, if I were to be like, now we mix, they'd be like, now we mix. Give it a good mix. So that's what I always think of when I'm mixing stuff now. Wow, look at that. stunning. A little chunky, but that's okay. Actually, no, it's pretty, she's just thick. She's not chunky, she's just thick. I could see, that smells pretty good. It smells pretty good. So that's the sauce. I would recommend not this brand because although it says incredible, it did not come out that incredible. It came out in different viscosities, okay? Then we have our honey, our soy sauce. Honestly, the way I buy my stuff in the grocery store is whatever's cheapest. I don't know if that's the best way to cook, but guess what? The economy right now, I'm going with whatever is the cheapest in the grocery store. And surely, it'll taste fine. And if it doesn't, we buy the next cheapest one next time. Okay, next I need a knife. Ta-da! This is Selena Gomez's knife, if anyone cares. It's by Our Place. All right, sauce made. Although, this was gonna be the sauce that I put the actual meal in at the end to like look pretty. I guess I'll have to wash that bowl now. Or, you just won't see it in that bowl. More likely the option. I have to mince 3 cloves of garlic. I hate doing that. I honestly was this freaking close to buying the pre-minced stuff. Hello? Oh my gosh, why am I so weak? Weak today, I blame the jet lag. But I was like, you know what? For you guys at home, I'm gonna mince my own garlic. Because if I can do it, you can do it. What is all, the reason why I hate fresh garlic is that it just makes a mess. Fresh garlic and onions just make a mess. Like whatever this stuff is, the covering, not a fan. I wish there was a life hack to get garlic to not be so annoyingly messy. All right, you guys better see my knife skills. I now hold my knife properly. Wallace taught me how. I used to hold it like this. This is wrong for anyone who wants to hold a knife, not like this, like this. Fingernails in, even if you have fake nails. Because my original theory was even if I hold something like this, because my fake nail is here, even if I were to chop off a finger, it would be my nail extension. Would it potentially poison someone in my meal and they would get a nail? Yes, but would you rather eat a nail extension or my skin? Just saying. But I do try to cut properly now and protect my fingers and my nails. Okay, obviously not minced. It's about to be minced though, don't worry. Oh, Taylor's getting fancy. Taylor knows what she's, don't eat that. That's poisonous. Oh, it's okay, nothing actually fell. Not Rocket trying to literally eat garlic. If you guys didn't know, garlic's not good for dogs, or onions, or cats. They cannot eat those things. Or chocolate, grapes. What else can dogs not eat? My mincing capabilities are not keeping up with my browning of my ground beef. Also, do you guys know that, like, fun fact about myself, there are certain words that I just say with, like, more emphasis. Beef being one of them. Another one is when Rocket has to go poopy or pee-pee, you know? Anyways, I just have words like that I have different enunciations for. Exactly the same, but different. Okay, I feel like that's minced. Is it the most perfect one? No. But also nothing in this video has been perfect. So, we're gonna live with it. This, pretty sure goes in there, but let me just double check. Wow. Ground beef and garlic, you can't really go wrong. For any foodie who watches me, I personally don't understand if I've added 3 cloves of garlic, why do I have to add garlic powder? It's so much garlic. Why wouldn't I just add 4 and skip this step? So if you're a foodie, can you answer that for me? I can't answer because I'm not a foodie. I just consume food. I don't know the science behind it, or really behind anything. All up in there. And then we stir. The way I hunched my shoulders. Wow. Does that not look delicious? I'm gonna let that like cook for a little bit. While we do that, I need a sip of energy because I'm quite literally tired. Not ready at all. Not ready at all. While we wait for that, the holidays are coming up. Guess what's coming up to my YouTube channel, guys? We're doing vlogmas for the first year. Okay, so bear with me because it is gonna be the first year I'm doing vlogmas. So if it isn't executed perfectly, just know that girly is trying, okay? But we are gonna be doing vlogmas where I'm basically doing videos every single day. Crazy. 7 days. It's gonna be a mixture of like lifestyle stuff like this where we're sharing healthy recipes for the holidays. I'll try to do some like fun baked ones, but also like actual meals as well that you can do for like little friendly like Christmas get-togethers. We're also gonna be doing like beginner stretching videos, beginner workouts, some popular Q&As, stuff like that. And then we'll also be doing some giveaways out throughout that vlogmas as well. So super excited for that. Again, first time doing it, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm super excited because I've always seen other content creators do a vlogmas and I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks so fun. I wish I could do that. 2025. No, 2024. 2024. We're doing it. So that's pretty much an update for YouTube. Another update would be, we're currently in off season. As you can tell, we're in obviously oversized clothes because it's winter, but also like coming out of prep, you have like the littlest bit, a sprinkle, a dash of body dysmorphia sometimes, and it's just like some days, it's just nicer to be in oversized clothing because you don't have to have that like direct look at yourself and that little inner voice. So sometimes, I mean, I dress in oversized clothing anyways, but it's just like during off season, I find I'm a little bit more mindful towards it, where like, why would I put myself through something of like putting on like a really tight outfit and then being like, oh, I don't like the way I look, when I can just like the way I look in an oversized outfit and everything's a little bit happier. So whether or not that's like the best way to approach it right now, we don't really know, but it's what I'm doing to help deal with it. And just like, you can only do so many steps at a time. So coming off of vacation, one of my biggest steps is just getting back into routine, and then also just like enjoying the gym again, enjoying eating my meals again. So having stuff like this where it's like, it's ground beef and rice. It's same what I would eat during prep, but obviously I get a little bit more calories because I can have like a sauce on it now. And so it's just getting back into normal life and balance. And then if I just try to also like pile on a bunch of other things of like my relationship with my body or like other things like that, it just becomes too overwhelming. So just like focusing on one thing at a time for me is really helpful coming out of prep. And I think this has probably been the best out of prep experience I've had, because we obviously had my one back in 2019 when I first got my pro card. Awful, terrible experience with my body, food, literally everything. And then last year was pretty good, but it was like bounce 100% right back into like an off season, really strict. And then I kind of like crashed and burned a little bit in the middle, where I ended up being from like say like 90-10 to like 75-25. And this year I gave myself a good long mental break of 2 weeks, going obviously to Bali, and then coming back I feel like refreshed and refocused and just ready to handle life. So that's a little bit of update on prep and YouTube, and now I should probably check my beef so it doesn't burn. All right, ready? We're gonna add our little saucy sauce in there. I'm gonna turn down the heat because that looks like it's real high. We're gonna coat everything in this. She do look creamy. She do smell good too. Delicious! Oh, I need to salt and pepper this. I'm still gonna use my measurements. A quarter teaspoon of salt, because I like to salt all my meals. It says salt and pepper to taste. I'm obviously not gonna taste it, so we're just gonna full send, and hopefully I did the right amounts of both of those things. Wow, this looks stunning. Good job, Taylor. You did amazing. Oh my gosh, facial via rice. Okay, so I'm off season, so it doesn't mean I just get to frilly-nilly eat whatever I want. So we are measuring out 120 grams of rice. Oh, look it, my rice turned out great. Who says you need measurements? I think it's a lie. I think they're lying to us. This is gonna be 110 grams of ground beef. Oh, 109, so close. We're gonna do a little bit of a garnish because I'm fancy like that. Sesame seeds, we're just gonna sprinkle that on top. She is beautiful. And then a little bit of green onion, because who doesn't like that? That looks pretty good. Steamy. Might be biased, but I think I did a fantastic job. I want the perfect bite where I have a little bit of green onion, sesame, and beef and rice. This fork is so tiny. Why did I get a small fork? One, I love that I can eat it. Two, this slaps. This is really good. This is like straight 10 out of 10. This is my lunch. Delicious. This is great. This was really easy. Obviously doing this video, talking throughout it. It was a little bit longer, but literally you can do this probably in like 20 minutes. It is a quick meal, high in protein, and tastes really good. So if you guys liked today's video, I'm also gonna be doing more videos like this coming up. I'm gonna be covering over like 4 of my favorite like simple high protein go-to meals during prep / off season. That's gonna be included in Vlogmas, plus I'll also be coming out with more cooking stuff because that was the most requested when I did my little Q&A, which you guys wanna see more of. You guys just love seeing chaos in the kitchen, which I'm so glad because it is so much fun to film. So we'll see you guys next time.